Hey, good morning, Monday, August 26th. This morning on Good Morning America, we got a new teaser trailer that I believe debuted at D23. It's been released to the general public, us, if we didn't get any leaked footage of it or anything by now. So I'm going to watch it because, well, you, my subscribers, deserve this reaction to it. So let's sit through this and see how it goes here. All right, ready? 3, 2, 1. This is the Star Wars Episode 9 trailer, teaser 2. Like the imagery here from the original trilogy, man. Using that is very advantageous to kind of hook people in just with that nostalgia bug right at the beginning, because this is when Star Wars was amazing.
We've passed on all we know.
And they have to ruin it by using a modern Luke line. Some of the most iconic imagery from the prequels right there.
Live in you now.
See, I love the prequels in the original trilogy. And there, it's gone. And it's gone. What the? Ugh.
Yes, it's him.
Raymond! 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 Oh, Jesus Christ! What the Yeah, I had that set up because I watched it before. What the fuck? Oh, my fucking head hurts. Oh my god. Oh, so not only is she the biggest Mary Sue there's ever been, I don't know, Cat Pan Mac kind of rivals that, but now we got the double-bladed fucking Darth Maul-esque lightsaber going on here. All right, Rey, you go, girl. That's stunning and brave. Let's watch the last. Love this fucking thing. Plan 9 from outer space. Well, you can definitely file that under things I shan't be seeing in the theater. Oh my goodness! Like, just no. Like I said, the opening part was great. You know, you got that nice slow crawl, the original music. You know, you have the original trilogy imagery leading into the prequel trilogy, and then it gets ruined. The first time they show fucking Kylo Ren, ugh, and then the fucking Rey Maul. Oh my god, you like JJ, just put your blinders on, man. Let me holler at you for a minute. JJ, let me holler at you, player. That empty mystery box you got going, everybody knows there's a motherfucking thing in it. Stop. Bruh, stop. Please. This is, and I don't want this all to be misconstrued. You know, I'd love to sit here and talk about how good this trailer was and how great it looks, and, you know, The only one I've been able to do that so far with was Zombieland. I'm excited for this. Just the absolute opposite of excitement is what I have right now for this. I mean, this is just, and I'm not a difficult Star Wars fan to please. I mean, you could have given me new characters, and I would have probably bought into them. You didn't even have to use the original trilogy characters to get me to buy into what you were selling. As a Star Wars fan, as a built-in Star Wars fan that saw Return of the Jedi in the theater in 1983, I'm from that era. Um, I I just wanted, good storytelling. The prequels introduced us to new characters, and I took to those quite famously. I mean, I enjoy the prequels. I still, to this day, I love the Phantom Menace. It. I don't care if people say it doesn't hold up. There's a lot of things in it and groundwork that movie lays out for the rest of the saga that are so integral to the storytelling and the mythos. So to casually sweep that under the rug, as these sequel trilogy fans do, and laugh at the Phantom Menace and Attack of the Clones, Revenge of the Sith not so much, because that one is seen as it should be, as just a great film. There are obviously some. Natalie Portman's acting was not the best. Hayden Christensen's dialogue is not the best, but Ewan McGregor saves scenes. Samuel Jackson saves scenes. Ian McDiarmid saves scenes in that movie. The world building, the worlds, the texturing, the layers to those movies are what made them take with me and resonate with me more. So, as a original trilogy fan, I guess I could put myself in that category, but I am a Star Wars fan first and foremost now. Like I said, I've said this time and time again, I enjoyed Rogue One because it's a war movie that happens to be a Star Wars film. I don't care for the titular characters of Jyn Erso and Cassian Andor. They're fine by all means, but Cassian Andor is flat. I don't really care about him. It's definitely not enough to want the Disney Plus show, the prequel show that we're getting about Cassian Andor. The best thing about that will be Alan Tudyk as K2SO. Jyn Erso, she was a fine character, but you could have just as easily gender swapped her, made her a man, and you never would have really known the difference. So it was just that kind of character. There was really no, I mean, there was a few layers, but it wasn't as deep of a character as it could have been. But it was served its purpose to, kind of tie that in between episodes 3 and 4. So with that being said, am I going to see the Rise of Skywalker in theaters? My God, no. This movie is a cash grab, nostalgia, member-berry filled romp in a galaxy far, far away that is going, not created, but under the guise of trying to unite the fan base after the dumpster fire that was The Last Jedi by Sir Ruan Johnson of the House of Roundhead. And I, for one, not enthused, not impressed. So back to the drawing board with you. I'm sure I'll get called just a hater and a incel neckbeard man baby, fanboy, ruin my childhood. But you didn't ruin anything from my childhood, because the memories from my childhood of Star Wars are amazing. It was a huge part of, I was a stormtrooper for Halloween when I was like 4 or 5 years old. I loved Star Wars. I didn't have the money. My parents didn't have the money to buy me a costume, so my mom made me a stormtrooper costume. So I love Star Wars, always have. I passed that on to my son. He's a huge Star Wars fan at 4 years old, and has been since I started, showing him the movies at a very young age. 1 or 2, get him to sit there and watch Star Wars and playing with the action figures, and he got his lightsaber and stuff like that. So it's a part of our lives. It truly is. And it's not something that I take lightly, right? I admittedly have not been an MCU fan nearly as long as I've been a Star Wars fan, but the MCU has only been around since 2008. I guess you consider that. But the MCU is in that, they're all Disney umbrella now, so it's just kind of fallen under that same woke and cash grabby kind of umbrella, and it's just not enjoyable anymore. And kids, they say they're not reaching kids. Well, that's because nobody wants the toys, because nobody likes the characters. See, because for people to care about the toys, to want the toys, you have to make us care and give a shit about the characters that you put in your movies, and I don't know what to do with my hands. So no, you're not making us care about these characters because they're hollow shells that are made to sell toys, but you're not going to sell toys without them being well developed. With that being said, I'm Etep Okuyan. Tonight, Anchor Podcast will be available at 11 p.m. Episode number 55 with myself, my co-host Miss Monica, and Coach Loudy. Wednesday night, live stream episode number 56, featuring myself, Monica, the Groovinator from Raiders of the Lost Flicks, and a very special guest. Black Angus Reviews will be joining us. He's coming down to the, as what I like to refer to us as the barrios of the Fandom Menace, to make a Star Wars reference here. The city of Coruscant, the capital planet, where the Senate was and everything, the Jedi Temple, everything was based in Coruscant. Now, the higher up you went, the more powerful and the more money you had. So, the Fandom Menace, I always jokingly refer to us as being down in the lower level, the bottom, ground level of the Fandom Menace. Me, anyway, at 83 subscribers. Please subscribe. And, he's kind of coming down here from, like, up top to the the lower levels where people are in the bar selling death sticks. So you may want to go home and rethink your life, people. Don't buy death sticks. But no, Black Angus Reviews is we're more than happy to have you down on the program with us, and it's going to be an enjoyable show. We're going to talk some Star Wars, see if we can talk a little MCU and whatever else we come to. We'll have a game Wednesday night. Monica hosts our games, so we'll be doing that. Big things. Go over, check out the Facebook page, The Place to Be Reviews. You can follow us on Twitter, The Place to Be Reviews. Instagram, The Place to Be Reviews. And I am Etep Okuyan saying, I'm gone till later on. Peace.